Yo, this is Ryan.
And this is T.
And you're listening to the
Chainsaw Mafia podcast. Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast.
This is straight from the bucket truck.
This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast.
This is
Chainsaw Mafia podcast.
boom 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 boom.
Yeah, so,
Then I told him, if this duck isn't good enough for you, then go get your own fucking duck.
didn't see you there.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, guys, welcome to the Chainsaw Mafia podcast, the show where a couple of tree guys try to figure out life, and one day at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I'm here with Ryan. This is episode 6, if you're new to the show. We got rained out today, so here we are in the fucking pickup. You're probably wondering why we're not in the fucking International right now.
It's on the side of the road over in the city of Durand.
That's
Just
right.
sitting on the side of the road. So if anyone's inspired to go get a picture in front of it, it's a famous automobile. It's up there with like the Batmobile, the Monkeymobile.
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll throw that one in there.
I'll tell you what, if someone sends me a selfie
General Lee.
of themselves next to this truck, without me knowing, like a hidden selfie, they took a selfie without us knowing, you can win a prize.
Fuck yeah. We won't say what.
No,
It
hey,
might be a knot of fucking wood that Ryan cut off
it
of a
could
tree.
be. It would be something that you cherish,
It's going to be special.
for sure.
Okay. So speaking of Durand, let's fucking roll right into it. In our work review, we've had some interesting days in Durand.
Yeah. One of our crazier ones, we actually were in the city of Durand working for a private resident, not the city. We took down this crazy spruce tree in his backyard. It had more wires around it than I've ever actually worked around. It was actually over top of two sets of primaries, a power drop, couple different communication drops. It was over top of his house. It was located in the backyard. We had to board into it. Every little challenge that we come across in trees, this job had.
You're trying not to destroy anything or mess up the power grid or,
Well, to me, actually, the actual physical harm was the highest on my radar because when you're open, primaries are open wires. They don't have any kind of shielding, no kind of rubber coating. Service drops, you can kind of push them up with a layup stick, stuff like that. But when you're dealing with a high primary without any kind of coating or whatever, all it takes is a branch to touch it, and you touch that branch, and you're fucking toast.
Power lines scare the fuck out of me when we're working.
Yeah, the high primaries are probably the scariest thing because dropping something on a house, a garage, something like that, you're dealing with just a homeowner. You fuck up a primary power feed, you're putting potentially millions of people without power, the power company, the police get involved. It's
not just like, oops.
Right. Oops. Exactly.
For sure. So after that, man.
Yeah, then so over on Myers Lake, we worked for a local contractor guy. He did it right. He was getting ready to put some new concrete in, so he had us in first. You know how many times I'd go and someone would, hey, I just put this driveway in. Now I want these trees down. Can't drive your truck on it. This, that, the other thing.
Don't drop any wood on it.
Right,
Yeah.
happens all, I just put my new roof on, so now let's call the tree guy.
Yeah.
I just got new gutters, so now let's call the tree guy. That the fucking tree's rubbing up against it. It's like, so anyways, he did it right. We came in, and it was a cool job. We didn't have to clean up anything. It was just blow the tops out. He wanted us to leave the stubs about 20 foot high, which I love. We just went up and basically I notched and dropped a bunch of tops. We got some good footage of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a pretty cool neighbor too, because he had us go around and remove a big tree hanging over his neighbor's yard too.
Yeah, and it's so cool, man, working close to home and stuff. And speaking of close to home, there's this nice little party store that's close to home.
Yeah, while we were there, I get this call. There's a chick that works up there. She's got a little southern accent. She goes, hey, Ryan, I don't know if anyone told you, but you want the gun safe. Yeah, so there's a buck pole, here in Michigan. Opening day of firearm season is November 15th. So this local party store has a buck pole party bonfire thing. Due to COVID, they just did a live draw. I get that phone call, and then all of a sudden, I get all these Facebook notifications. People are like, "Hey, did you see? Hey, Ryan, did you see?" So I get on there, and I won the 48 gun safe.
48 guns, baby.
Oh man,
Not
I'm like,
really the guns, but just the safe.
yeah. I mean, I'm be completely transparent with everyone out there. I own 3 guns. I own 3 guns.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's the funniest part about the whole
it's
thing.
like,
I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack.
Exactly.
so yeah, we had to go pick this sucker up, man.
Oh my
I mean, that thing
God.
was not an easy feat. We actually took 3 trips up there.
Yeah.
We went up there with a dolly, and the safe laughed at the dolly. So then we came back and we got some roller wheels or something. It was pretty good. Luckily, one of the dudes that works at the party store is a fucking Amazon beast.
Big old boy.
Big old boy. So he helped us out. He helped us get it outside. We got it up into the back of my pickup, and we brought her on home.
Hell yeah. It was cool, man.
I am looking to add some guns, man. I mean, I'm not like a anti-gun guy at all. I just got 3 guns. I got a pistol, a rifle, and a shotgun.
Well, you got about 45 slots to fill still. So.
Bro, I'm on my way. So I'm getting an AR. I'm getting all kinds of shit. I don't even care.
Go crazy.
Because Obama's coming to get our guns.
Damn Obama! So, that was cool as hell. That was
Yeah, so
that was
anyways, also in our area, we've had a lot of wind lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of wind.
whipping.
Whipping.
That wind just whips on through there.
So, right over here on McCain Lake, which is right next to Myers Lake, one of the neighbors had a part of a tree blow right up onto their house. It was a storm damage. So we went and we cut her the rest of the way down. It had a big back lean up over the house. The wind's whipping across the lake the wrong way for us. We put a rope up in it. We ran down to the dingo. And I was a little worried, so I didn't really cut all the way through like I should. We had a little barber chair incident. I mean, nothing happened. It just didn't go textbook. It wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't like it was super dangerous.
No, I had the machine pull away
Yeah.
before it should have because I was just a little worried. So we pulled a little too soon. It had a little back, a little barber chair, which we were ready for, you know what I mean? I mean, It is what it is, it happens to the best of us. But everything came safely. We cleaned it up. That went really good.
Hell yeah.
So
It was sweet.
And then I get these phone calls from the city. When you coming back? When you coming back?
When you coming back to Durand?
Yeah, I get all these calls, these text messages. When you coming back?
Well, there's a train coming through at noon.
Exactly. So I had to get back. So we get
We
back
had to
there.
go back.
Basically, we were at the end of our list for Durand, and of course, it's the 3 gnarliest, toughest trees they got, man.
The ones we've been avoiding.
The ones we've been avoiding. I've been avoiding. So we went to the biggest priority, which was one in a park. It was half rotten. It was the tallest tree I've cut down this season. No joke, it was probably pushing 150 feet tall.
It was a beast.
There was no way for my little shitty bucket truck to get up and remove it safely because it's leaning over power lines, it's leaning over a garage, and a library.
Yeah.
It's a city tree in a park. So we get out the old throw ball. I whip that sucker up right perfect crotch. We get our big bull rope out. We run her out to the pickup truck. And it's about a 42-inch across tree. And all I have, because my saw's in the shop, my biggest saw is a 20-inch bar.
Yeah.
I got a 362C with a 20-inch bar getting ready to cut down a 42-inch tree.
Yep, and not even a Larry Butterfield chain.
Not even a fucking Larry Butterfield or a Jason Egan or a Tom Chicanis. I mean, I'm just out here winging it, man.
Yeah,
I'm just out here winging
roughing it, baby.
Yeah, I'm the guy that these real tree services warn you about.
That's right.
You know, just like Todd from Holistic said, you know, I gave us all a bad name.
Licensed and insured, but still dangerous as fuck.
Exactly. You know. But so we run it down. I put a good notch in it. Do a good back cut. I put me a wedge in it, and it was a textbook flop.
Yep.
Against the lean. I mean, it would. T got some good footage of it. We got some awesome footage of it. In the background, I want you guys to look to see if you could spot the librarian. She's right, facing pressed up against the window just to watch. And
she would do.
I guarantee she had some skid marks in those panties.
She definitely did. The whole time she was like, "Shh, you guys are being way too fucking loud."
Yeah, so we lay that thing down there, and it went great, man. That right there is just a sigh of relief, you know.
Hell yeah.
What was pretty cool is my wife had taken my kids to the dentist right through that town, and right after we flopped it, here comes my wife and kids pull up, and they get to see it all. It was pretty cool.
It was cool, you know. He has two able-bodied sons that we put right to work on the ground crew.
Yeah.
Started getting them picking up sticks and stuff. So
then yesterday we tackled the second to last tree on our list. It was a freaking monster. I call it a Duran monster. A big old maple tree up over the house, over the lines, over the sidewalk, over the road, over the old Saturn. This guy. So we've been avoiding the tree for a while now. We were working in the area on some trimming, and all the trees are marked. They got X's on them, so the people know they're coming down. They see us as kind of picking and choosing trees. They're wondering, am I next? Am I next? Am I next? So there's this.
you play your cards right, you can be next.
Shit. So yeah, so we got the tree about 3/4 of the way down yesterday, and we go back today. It's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and we got rained out, man. I mean, I knew it was wet out. I had the guys come. We were gonna try to work through it, but it was actually raining. I mean, it was raining. When you're working over top of houses and stuff like that, obviously the grip on the trees is compromised because of the rain. I mean, obviously we tie them up with the ropes and all that, but once your ropes get wet, it's not good, man.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
And we actually called today. We called it. So instead of having a 4-day weekend, we're gonna go back on Friday and knock this sucker down.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
But it gave us a minute to hang out and do a podcast, even though we're in a pickup, which is a little different.
Actually, I love this fucking pickup,
It
bro.
is
I mean, it's
nice.
a lot.
Oh my
you know, it's
God.
pretty fucking comfy.
It is, and guess what? I bet you the sound quality will be better. But anyways, fuck all that. I think we need to get into the accident report, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done an accident report.
Yeah.
It's been a while since our last podcast, so we had a lot of work and review.
Lot to talk about.
But we get some good footage, man. We want to make sure you guys see what we're doing out there.
Absolutely.
You know, if you don't want us talking about us and you want us talking about you know?
Make your own fucking podcast.
Or
No,
else,
I'm just playing.
No, or else if you want us talking about you, don't end up in this magazine here.
Yeah. If you want us talking about you, you keep your motherfucking self safe.
Exactly. So this is November's Tree Care Industry magazine. So it's got September's accident brief. So in the month of September, there were 4 serious injuries and 7 deaths, bro.
Fuck.
That's fucked up, man.
It is. It's
I
so
mean,
scary.
okay. So one right here that's caught my eye. Man saved after severing hand with chainsaw.
Oh my God.
I haven't read this one. I have not read this one. I read the headline, and I told C I'm not going to read it, so you guys are getting my raw emotion.
Dude, just imagine fucking looking down your hands off.
Well, you know, like I was telling you. Hey,
That's what.
did you
that's
see
the
what I
sound
posted
would-
in the Chainsaw Mafia? It said the reason that chainsaws were first invented.
No.
It said to assist in childbirth.
What the fuck?
I swear to God.
Let's save that for next episode.
Exactly. We'll pull that
Jesus
up. We'll pull that up. But yeah, so a man saved after severing hand with chainsaw. Let me just start by saying I've nicked my wrist before with a trim saw up in a bucket. I nicked it, and when it comes to a chainsaw, a nick is a pretty serious injury. So I couldn't even imagine going completely through your wrist, always severing your. I mean, did he not feel it? That was a Larry Butterfield chain.
Right. I was gonna say like it would have to be like full fucking
Full
throttle.
throttle, and I mean the weight of it. I just don't understand how you make it all
Read
the way
it
through.
off. Let's see what we get. Let's see what it says.
A man cutting a tree with a chainsaw, September 10th, 2020, in Stevensville, Maryland, was rescued by a neighbor after he severed his left hand and suffered a wound to his chest.
God damn, one thing must have been like jumping all over the place, maybe.
Dude, this
you think
dude
he hit like that?
I think he was cracked out or something.
Yeah, he was smoking crack.
I don't know. But Brad Childress, a senior deputy state fire marshal, as well as a volunteer firefighter and emergency medical technician, had heard the sounds of a chainsaw being used when he arrived at his home. He was in his yard about to go off duty when the sounds of a chainsaw stopped, and he heard a man scream, "Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!"
My God, dude.
Childress found a 36-year-old man with a severed left hand and a deep cut on his chest in the backyard of a neighbor's house.
Ah!
A neighbor called 911 while Childress used a combat application tourniquet, one of several types of tourniquets he carries with him on his deputy state fire marshal's vehicle.
Badass.
You couldn't have got more lucky
Yeah.
to have a neighbor.
Yeah.
You know, you're screaming, "Help me!"
Yeah.
And the guy shows up with a fucking combat.
Somebody call ambulance.
Call ambulance! Someone call an ambulance. Childress used his portable radio to notify Queen Anne's County Emergency Services. This dude shows up with a fucking combat tourniquet, a fucking two-way radio. Dude, this is just like John Namco who saved that dude with the fucking Pedialyte.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, man, there's always a
hero close.
hero in the woods.
And when a hero comes along
with the strength to carry on.
All right.
So he used his portable radio as to the extent of the man's injuries and also treated the man's chest wound until paramedics from the United Communities Volunteer Fire Department and County EMS arrived. The injured man was taken by ambulance to Curtis National Hand Center. The fuck? At MedStar Union
Tell me
Memorial
they
Hospital.
put this motherfucker's hand back on.
I'll tell you this right now, dude. My hand never got cut off and I need a prosthesis. I'm fucking getting a chainsaw put on the fucking end of my hand, dude.
Groovy.
For sure. I'm taking every opportunity. If I lose a limb, no matter what limb it is, a chainsaw is replacing it. It's gonna be
Good luck.
fucking dope.
Good luck wiping your ass.
Anyways.
The man was a worker with either a tree cutting service or landscaping business. Paramedics credited Childress for providing life-saving measures and mitigating the man's injuries. Wow, that's just unbelievable.
That's fucking crazy.
So we don't
dude.
know. I mean, I assume it can't be a reattached. It's not like a clean cut.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, it's not like a clean cut. It's gonna be a
No, it's
fucking.
not.
You're gonna have bone. I mean,
Dude, it's
you
gonna
know when
be
you see
gnarly.
sawdust flying out the back of a saw,
Right.
I just pieces of bone and all. Oh my
yeah.
god, dude. Oh my god.
It looked like a horror show.
Yeah.
God
so
damn.
one more. Worker killed by a rope and a chipper. A rope and the chipper.
What kind of
So-
sequence of events would have to happen? You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. A man working on a tree trimming crew was killed September 14, 2020 in Fairview Heights, Missouri. After getting entangled in a rope
Into an entanglement with.
An entanglement.
that became caught in the wood chipper he was operating. Curtis Johnson Jr., 31 of Granite City, was pronounced dead at the scene, according to the Fairview Heights Police Department. Investigators believe Johnson was loading tree limbs into a chipper when a rope got into the machine and became entangled around Johnson's neck.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
Oh my fucking God, dude. You guys.
I mean, I feel horrible about all these injuries and stuff, but these preventable,
Yeah.
the preventable shit.
Like,
What the fuck, dude? Okay, all right, I'm done. I'm
like
done.
how do
I'm
you
done.
not look around and see all of these death machines surrounding you when you're doing this job?
I mean, were they lowering a limb down on a rope, and he says, "Hey, I'm just gonna toss it right in the chipper"?
Right, right.
I've been on jobs where the rope's kind of strung out, and it's time to clean up, and I say,
Yeah.
"Get that fucking rope out." I mean, it's just common sense, bro.
Aside from some Final Destination type of scenario, you know what I'm
Could
saying?
you just imagine the rope gets sucked in? It says it got
Right.
wrapped around his, and he's getting, dude.
Right.
It made it sound like he didn't go into the chipper, like the rope itself killed him, like maybe it just like strangled him.
Yeah.
But-
Everything about it is awful.
bro. Bro.
Man, moment of silence. Fucking pour one out for that homie because I don't have anything to pour out, and I'm not gonna pour nothing in his truck. So let's get to video reviews and maybe let's see some horror show. How about that?
There you go.
We're not gonna lighten the mood at all for you guys.
You know, so from fucking accident report, it's accident viewing.
Yeah, speaking of accident reports, right? So let's get right the fuck into this. This is something that Ryan had mentioned that I needed to see.
So I always talk about these guys. They cut limbs and cut trees from ladders, right?
Yeah.
Don't ever cut a big lead or top or whatever, any part of a tree from a ladder, because when the limb hits the ground, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna wipe your ladder out.
Exactly.
Well, this guy actually got up into the tree. He wasn't on his ladder, but he was still low enough in the tree where it's the same fucking out. Let's watch this.
Okay.
He's up in the
There
first
he is.
crotch. He's cutting way above his head.
No fucking shirt.
No shirt, cutting way above his head, all right? So, me looking at this right now, I can basically see the writing on the wall. If that thing doesn't land flat, if it lands tips first, the fucking stub portion is gonna wipe his ass out.
It's taller still than he is from the ground.
It doesn't look like he
so-
put a notch in it at all. I mean, if you would have put a notch in it and he could have laid that fucker out there, he
Listen.
might have been all right.
Before whatever is about to happen happens, I'm just gonna say, if a guy named fucking Jim without a shirt on walks up with a chainsaw and says, "I reckon I can handle that," tell him no. That's
Well,
all.
you know, he's down to his last cut, bro.
There we go.
If he gets through this, he's home free.
Let's see what happens.
That guy doing shit on that roof. He's like, I'm getting a better view than those two ladies on the chair.
There comes the car.
There it goes. There it goes. No, he didn't notch it. He didn't notch that sucker.
Look.
He didn't notch it at all. Boom!
Shit. Wait, and here comes this guy.
Look at the dude on the roof.
Oh my
Look at the dude on the
fucking
roof.
God, dude.
Bro, so he didn't notch it. Do you see how slow that fucker fell?
Yeah.
I think if he even would have put a notch in it, he might have been all right.
Let's get, pull it back a little.
Pull it back. Look at
Right to
Right-
where it's about to come down.
See, look at if there was a notch there.
Yeah.
See where it broke?
Yep.
If there was a notch there, it would have laid out.
Yeah.
It would have got away
Here
from the
comes
tree
the
a
car.
little
Jumped
bit.
off the tree a little.
And-
It would have
right.
popped off.
But look at the ends hit.
Look.
Yep. You can hear it ripping.
Boom!
You see it rip
Where he
down.
landed. You see him hit that fucking stub on the
yes.
ground?
Yeah. Hits a log or something on the ground.
Now the dude on the roof is like, he like reluctantly stands up.
What was
like,
he doing? Cleaning gutters? He's
look,
like,
look at him.
shit.
Look, he's sitting down.
He's like, I'm getting a better view than those
It's like literally 15 seconds after the guy hit the ground, he decides to stand up.
He's like, God damn it, Jim! I told you put a rope
Look.
in it. Look at him gets up.
Look at his old lady, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Man,
Fuck, dude. I
man.
hope he's all right, but shit, man, come on. Let's be better. Let's
Hey.
be better, right?
I got a guy that can do it cheaper.
I got a guy that can do it cheaper. There he is.
All right, what's this one now?
Now, let me set this up for you, okay? We got another
I've
video.
never seen this.
Ryan's never seen this video. We got a guy, I think they're in Australia or something. I don't really need to set it up much. He's making a lot of bad decisions. I'm gonna let you do the commentary. We're just gonna roll it.
Yeah,
I won't
no
even...
helmet, no safety glasses at the moment.
Yep.
Looks like he put a notch? What's he cutting?
He's cutting a notch in it. I'm fast forwarding through a little bit right now.
Okay, he's cutting a notch in it. He seems confident.
Yeah,
He seems confident.
He's very confident.
He has no PPE. I mean,
okay, you got.
I know that's like a cliche. People always say in these groups about PPE. They always the PPE police. But to me, that's number one way to tell a professional from a non-professional. If you're not wearing PPE, you're not a professional, bro.
All right. So here we go.
So he's got a notch. It's got a back lane away from his notch. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's a fallable tree, but not without a fucking, at least, I don't know what he's going to do. At very least, you got to put a wedge in that sucker. Very least. But I'm not even sure a wedge could get that to go against lean.
Right.
To me, that would have had a rope about 3/4 of the way up, hooked over to a piece of equipment.
At least, I mean, I feel like
So
that
he just put a wedge on the backside of a lean and just thinks it's going to fall away. I mean, what is this, a cartoon? It just falls into the lean no matter what? What's that guy holding? Is that guy holding the fucking blind man's cane? It's like,
No, he's got a sledgehammer.
well, where's the fuck's the wedge?
At some point,
Do they put a wedge in it?
yeah, they do put a couple wedges in.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I seen it move. You see it move. And that's the whole point of not cutting them off. Because if it doesn't do what you want it to do, you stop.
Right.
So I seen it move, and you could tell it's not going to do what you want it to do at that point.
Right.
You could tell.
Here he comes with the sledgehammer. Crack.
Okay. He should be gaining. You should be seeing it gain.
Right, the other way.
A little bit at least.
But it has a split.
No, I seen the split from the beginning.
Yep.
I seen the split from the beginning. I noticed the split. That's why I kind of thought was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like right now, you can see that he's reluctant. Give up, bro. Stop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Look at these two guys. Like, I don't know.
I mean, why just like you're like it's not really doing what I want it to, but maybe if I keep trying.
No, it's right now. Stop. Put a rope in it.
Right. That's why you don't cut them up. If you're falling a tree,
that thing's 4-wheel
you don't
drive.
cut it off.
Whatever that truck was, I'm
You
sure.
leave it attached. For this precise thing.
Yeah.
It's not doing what we want it to do. Stop. Put a rope in it.
She's talking about that split in it.
Yeah, he could have put like a big ratchet strap around it or a chain around it to hold it together. I mean, there's a million things he could have did differently here.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go? And
I mean,
get
without
the
a
old...
rope, you could have did one of those bottle jack things where you put the in the back, jack it over.
So here he goes, going to get the saw, coming back. Fires it up.
Oh God, it's done. It's done. It's done.
Oh, carrot.
You know that feeling?
I do know that feeling. I do know that feeling. I do know that feeling.
The dude's laughing at him, dude. He knew it was gonna fucking happen.
Well, I mean,
look at him.
Look at him.
Fuck! I'm selling everything.
No, that's what. Honestly, that's your feeling. That's your
Right,
feeling.
right.
I quit. I'm selling everything. I'm done.
I'm fucking done.
I'm done.
So I had to let you see that.
Wow.
You knew what the fuck was gonna
Whoa.
happen. You knew what the fuck was gonna
I
happen.
don't understand his thought process.
Oh my god,
His
dude.
thought process is I just put a wedge and that's the way it falls. It falls at the wedge no matter what.
I've only been doing this 2 years, dude, and I could see from the beginning everything wrong with that. So,
Dude, even the easiest trees, I put ropes in them, dude.
Right.
It just makes it. Why make it harder on yourself? Why try to do something that's impossible? That tree had an impossible lean to fall the opposite way. I mean, it had a fallable lean. You could have fell it where he wanted. You could have done it.
Right.
Doing it the right way.
Absolutely. But That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Fuck. So, anyways, man, shit, we're hitting our line here, dude.
Yeah, we are.
It's about time. It looks like
It's about that time.
it is. I think we should probably wrap it up. We have more on the list here, but we were just so excited to fucking talk to you guys.
I
that
know,
we
it's
just
been
kept
a minute,
going.
man. It's been a
So
minute.
it has been a minute. This has been a fun one, though, man. Thank you guys for joining us. Well, hey. Everybody be safe out there. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Be thankful.
Be thankful. If you're with your families, if you're kind of keeping it low-key this year, I hope everybody is smashing some delicious food.
Absolutely.
I hope that you're sleeping like a fucking bear in a cave after you eat all them taters and fucking cranberries and turkeys and fucking all that stuffing.
Dude, my favorite part about Thanksgiving is the nap.
Yes.
Dude,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's the nap. Because you have nothing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have no obligations.
What is that shit in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan.
Dude, I'm gonna trip hard as fuck on some tritryptophans.
Something.
Yeah.
Try something. Tea something.
I'm gonna fucking boof some turkey. Some turkey,
I'm gonna
dark meat,
fucking
and get some tryptophan up in my
get
shit.
a mainline some tryptophan.
That's right.
I know I'm saying it
I'm gonna
wrong,
boot
but anyways.
Anyways, fucking happy holidays.
Absolutely.
Chainsaw Mafia out.
Gobble, gobble,
Peace.
gobble.
Give us any chance, we'll take it. Risk any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast.
This is straight from the bucket truck.
This is